Is the coast clear? Am I safe? You're freaking serious. Finally. Oh! Freaking. God, what's. Oh no. Oh no. No! Why? Why you? Why now? Why here? Why me? Does the freaking game have it like out for me or something? What's going on? Why?
Tawar, listen, I just need to talk to you.
No! I'm sick of all this freaking Tawar. No, there's no time. You just got no. Alright, I'm freaking sick of this. I'm done with all this. I've gone through so much freaking garbage this whole month. Just trying to make videos. First, the freaking guide video the first time went all good. It was like, oh, smooth work. Well, guess what? You suck. Stone Guardian comes out of nowhere, warps me to another dimension. You know what happens after that? Freaking sword! No one's controlling it, just starts attacking me out of nowhere. It beats me to within an inch of my life. Why? I don't freaking know. And then guess what after that? A pirate! A freaking pirate! Do those even exist anymore? Did they at all? I don't know. I don't care. But he freaking teleported me to a 6-inch tall freaking toy pirate ship, and then I had to fight him. You know what I did? I won! Because I'm freaking insane from all this stuff going on. And now you think you could just barge in here. Barge in to my house on a freaking Tuesday afternoon. Who does that? What do you want? What, you think you're so freaking cool, don't you? You think you're just all that because you're Pixie Sword, you're new to the game? Yeah, you know, shut up, alright? Nobody freaking likes you. I'm so done. Fuck you, Pixie Sword. Fuck you. Hey, what's going on here? What's going on?
Congratulations, Tawar. You've done it.
Did what? What did I do?
You conquered the 5 sword challenges. Now you can die peacefully.
Die? Oh, no. There must be some kind of mistake. I can't die yet. I have so much left that I need to do.
There's no need to fret, Tawar. You fulfilled your promise to your subscribers. The marathon has concluded.
But the marathon isn't over yet.
What do you mean?
What good is a marathon if it only comes once in a lifetime? This is a reoccurring event on my channel. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. This isn't a one-hit wonder. It's not my falling out. My channel name is BikuriBox12 and I'm proud of it, and I'm not gonna let it die like this. I have a purpose down there. That's where I belong. And I'm not gonna let someone take that away from me. As long as I'm making videos, I won't let myself die.
Interesting. You really care about your channel that much?
I do. And all the subscribers that come with it.
Very well then, Tawar. I'll give you one more chance.
Really?
Good luck.
Okay, so for those of you guys just tuning in, you're probably wondering, hey, what was with all that freaking yelling? Why are you yelling at him, man? What's going on here? Why are you so mean? I don't like you. Yeah, okay, first of all, it was fake, let me just say that. And second of all, well, I don't really want to waste any more time than I already have. So if you haven't seen parts 1 through 4, go check those out. That should fill you in on what little story I provided for everyone. But today is the finale of the month of the Mad God Marathon. We are looking at the Acclaim versus the Pixie-Enchanted sword. And I absolutely love it. I'm gonna show you guys my exact first reaction to using this item. Oh my god, the shots are pink! Sold! Look at this freaking Medusa, she goes down in like 2 seconds, look at that. Dude, it's like 2 D-blades put in one, how does that even freaking work? It's like Malphus had a twin and he was just like, ah, shoot. Yeah, look at this, I don't even have to get close to the beholder anymore. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, it's alright. Look at me, guys, I'm freaking invincible. God, what is wrong with me? Anyway, now that that's out of the way, we can get serious. As you guys probably already guessed, the Pixie sword is like no other sword seen before, and I know I said that about Cutlass, but this time I really mean it. Instead of having 1 or even 2 shots, we skipped 3 and went straight to 4. It's almost like Kabam wanted to give bows the finger. But the thing that really makes me think is that now any direction that a character is firing instantly becomes a dead zone. You are hitting something wherever you point, whether it's north, east, south, or west, or all the northeast, freaking I don't care. All those directions have now become dead zones. You cannot miss your enemy. You can't miss. If you're pointing straight, you're going to hit everything in front of you. If you point to the left, you're going to hit everything to the left of you. You can no longer miss your shots unless they're out of range, but that's a whole nother topic. The craziest thing for me is just what this thing looks like. I mean, look how many shots I have. It looks otherworldly. I feel like I'm using some kind of an admin item. Like, I shouldn't be using this item. It's just too crazy. But is it all that I'm cracking it up to be? Well, let's find out. Each and every one of these shots deals between 75 and 90 damage. Now, as a rough estimate, those numbers are about a little more than half of D-Blade's DPS per shot. But since we have double the shots here, we have a little bit better DPS in the beginning. I'll get to the graph in a moment. But the one trait about this sword that I found to be so strange was that they gave it 4.55 range. And you know what? That's incredible, because Pixie Sword wrecks both D-Blade and C-Sword at the same time. It has more shots than D-Blade and more range than C-Sword, the two definitive traits about them both. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I saw an increase in damage like Stone Sword. Oh my god, they thought of everything. Now, okay, I know one attack isn't much, but at least it's something, and that's the thing here. Pixie Sword covers so many areas. It's replicating, it's taking all the good traits from every UT sword in the game and combining it into one. In fact, the only sword that this doesn't copy is Acclaim. And you know what? I can full-heartedly say that Pixie Sword is the complete and polar opposite of Acclaim. And you know what? That's awesome. But enough about stats. Let's take one final look at the DPS graph. Here you'll see that I've included Acclaim, Pixie, and D-Blade because, well, you can see for yourself. For a short burst, Pixie Sword is actually the better option as opposed to D-Blade, but once we go at about 6 def and on, D-Blade quickly becomes the better option. Now, this is something that I find really important. I've been glorifying Pixie Sword and talking about all the positives, but we do have to talk about the negatives too. I've been talking about how the 4 shots make it so overpowered and it almost seems like an admin item. But truth be told, 4 shots is a lot to manage. Yeah, you can hit all of your enemies, but unless you're getting all 4 of your shots in, your DPS is not going to be the best. At least with D-Blade, you have 2 shots. Much easier to manage than 4. In Acclaim, 1 shot, that's all you have to worry about. Again, it goes both ways though. 1 shot, you have to be perfect. With 4 shots, you don't have to be perfect. But whenever we're talking about getting the DPS in, you have to be perfect. If you don't get all of your shots in, you're not getting the best DPS. So it becomes a battle of perfection to whether or not Pixie Sword is the better option. In fact, for any item in general. If you're perfect, oh well, guess what? You win. You win the game. You get the loot. But since nobody's really perfect, it's always a question of who's going to win and what item's better. Now that's just D-Blade. Whenever we're comparing an item to D-Blade, it always gets a little weird. But this is Acclaim versus Pixie Sword, so let's take a look there. Up until 54 def, Pixie Sword really is the dominant sword. And you know what? It's dominant by a lot. So the fact that with 4 shots, we have so much... I mean, just look at this gap. Look at the gap between Pixie Sword and Acclaim's DPS. That is really high. So what I'm thinking is that you don't have to get all 4 shots in to beat out Acclaim. You could get 3 or heck even 2 in. That might be pushing it, but hey, that's what I think. So the fact that the everyday enemies that you're going to be facing have below 54 def, much lower than 54 def, begs the question, is Pixie Sword better than Acclaim? That's what we're trying to figure out here. As far as Godlands farming goes, yes, definitely. And for one definitive reason, at least I think so. The one thing about Pixie Sword that I love is that it's not aggravating to hit your enemy. There's nothing more annoying for me than trying to hit an enemy in Godlands with one single solitary shot. It's the main reason that I don't farm gods with Debo on an archer, because it's just so freaking slow and, God, I missed, I have to wait for the next shot to hit, and it doesn't make matters any better whenever your purpose in Realm is completely gone. I already have 8/8 characters and I have no desire to get any better at the game. So the fact that Pixie Sword alleviates the pain of the tedious act of farming Godlands is freaking awesome. Ugh. You know what? There's not much else I can say here. The Pixie Sword is an amazing weapon. It really is. And for the most part, it's better than Acclaim if you can hit all of your shots in. So it really does come down to how good of a player you are and how much attention you pay. I love it. And I recommend it to anyone that's gotten sick of Acclaim and D-Blade's just not their jam. And you know what? I love it as much as Acclaim, if not even more. Is this the item? Is this the answer to what sword is better than Acclaim? D-Blade was kind of better under certain circumstances, but the shots on that sword were so wide, it was hard to hit them. Pixie Sword has really narrow shots, and 4 of them to boot. It's a fantastic sword. But again, Acclaim's the main man. He's always going to be the main man. But I think we finally found a sword that might take that spot. But it's still a fairly new weapon. We'll see what happens for the future. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching my marathon. Thank you guys for making it possible to put on a marathon. It's been great. It really has been. Happy New Year, everyone. And as always, don't forget to check out the next episode whenever I post it, which will probably be soon. Alright? See ya. Yeah, okay, first of all, that was fake. Let's just get that. Yeah.